8 players, 7 of them are honest, one of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater take it all for themselves? Welcome to Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my fever?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
And let's meet our 8 players for tonight. One of them has already been made a cheater. It's time for the players to see if they can catch the cheater in their first lie. So we will go through contestants one at a time. You'll say if you are the cheater or not. See who is lying. Fletch, are you the cheater?
No, I am not the cheater. I am Canadian.
Susan, are you the cheater?
I am also Canadian and I am not the cheater.
Ian, are you the cheater?
I am not the cheater, and I wish I was Canadian.
John, are you the cheater?
I am not the cheater.
CK, are you the cheater?
I'm American, but I'm not the cheater. Please don't hold that against me.
Liz, are you the cheater?
I'm not the cheater, and if anyone would like to make me Canadian, I am easily swayed.
Jared, are you the cheater?
Not this week.
Mike, are you the cheater?
I think I am not the cheater, therefore I am not the cheater.
One of them is lying. We're going to play 2 questions, see if you can find out who it is. Vote them out of the game. We will get started here. Play our first question of the night. Name that mugshot. Some famous mugshots have been in the news lately, so I will show you 10, and you will name who they are being arrested. Number 1. 2. And these are all real people, not fictional vampires, surprisingly. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Gonna have 30 seconds before answering to talk about it. You say as much or as little as you like. Remember, the cheater has all the answers, so they could hypothetically say all of them if they wanted to. And after the 30 seconds are up, we'll go to Fletch for his answer. Go.
Satan, Giuliani,
No matter what,
Vince
none of them are
Vaughn,
innocent. Nick
David
Nolte.
Bowie, Jane Fonda, Tim Allen, Frank
Nick
Sinatra,
Nolte.
Bill Gates. I don't know. Is that Spiro Agnew? I don't know who the guy is at the top.
I don't know who 10 is, but I thought the 350 was Gary Busey.
No, it's Nick
Nick
Nolte.
Nolte.
Is it a $3 one?
Easily mixed.
Yeah.
What was the $3 one again?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Time.
That's Tim
Come
Allen.
on.
All right, Fletch, you are first.
For 350, Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte looking very much like Gary Busey, but it is Nick Nolte, very good. Just did not care. Susan,
Number 8 is a very studly Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra is right. Number 4, very young, $4. Ian,
I believe 450 is Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, yes. Somehow not the most embarrassing record of him, but yeah, John.
For $3, Tim Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen arrested for the crime of that mustache. CK.
Cocaine in Michigan, actually.
Yes, it was.
250 is Jane Fonda.
Yeah, Jane Fonda. Liz.
Number 4 is David Bowie.
Yeah. Made sure to dress up real fancy before that mugshot. Jared.
150 is Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, yes.
We're doing
He was in
Psycho,
a bar
I
fight.
think.
He was in a bar fight which was stopped by Steve Buscemi. Also for any of his movies. Mike.
I have no idea who the $5 answer is. So for $1, Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani, yeah, $1. No one wanted to swing for number
He
10.
would kill for
50
that
cents.
dollar right now.
Trump,
Is it
$5.
Spiro?
It is. You said with it, Spiro
Let's
Agnew,
wait
you're in the
until
right
digest.
administration. It is John Mitchell,
Oh.
I say,
Yeah.
if after
progressively
boring
tougher,
name.
absolutely. Yeah.
What was
Trump-
Bill
Most
Gates'
generic
crime?
looking person. Yeah. His crime was being blurry. Moving on. Name the 10 most annoying kids show characters according to a 2022 Screen Rant article, which is based on a poll. And yeah, these are all animated characters, so just really annoying kids show characters. 30 seconds. Then we go to Susan. Go.
they're all current shows or past shows too.
Anything goes for that. No, it could be current or past.
Numbers 1 through 10 are all Caillou.
Caillou, Peppa Pig.
SpongeBob might be up there. Sheen from Jimmy Neutron might be up there. Billy from Grim Adventures
Peter
of Billy
from
and
Doug.
Mandy might be up there.
I don't
Angela Anaconda.
Andy would
Would animated include like Elmo because they do animated segments?
It's not annoying.
No, there's no Sesame Street.
Also, everyone loves Elmo, so
They do?
Eh, I know
Wow.
a couple kids who might not.
Wow.
Ooh,
I didn't know that words would be spoken today.
All right. Susan, you were first.
I'm gonna try Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig is number 8. Very good.
what?
$8.
makes all the
People hate the
kids-
pig.
All the kids speak in English accents after they watch her. So.
Ian.
I'll just stay safe and say Caillou.
Yes, that has to be number 1.
Yeah.
Caillou of Caillou fame.
Oh shit.
John.
I'm gonna go Lemon Grab from Adventure Time.
Damn
Lemon
it.
Grab from Adventure Time.
Earl of Lemon.
No, sorry, not there.
Annoying. Oh,
What a terrifying choice.
That's what I was gonna choose.
wouldn't it be? Yeah.
CK.
This is an old but annoying character, Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo, surprisingly not there, even though he has an entire trope named after him of annoying character. Yeah. Liz.
I'm less confident about this answer now if Scrappy Doo's not on there, but the alien from the Flintstones.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Oh my
Gazoo.
God.
No, not
Is it?
there, but also famously annoying, yeah.
Great
And
Gazoo.
inspired the Fairly Odd Parents, so
I
has
forgot
that
about
first
that.
going for it too. Jared.
You dumb.
Yeah.
With apologies to Fletch, I'm gonna guess Pingu.
Pingu.
No.
No, indeed, it's not there. Mike.
Part of me thinks that these are just really young kid shows. So even though I don't necessarily find her annoying, I'm going to say Dora the Explorer.
Dora is number 3, yeah, $3.
I didn't say SpongeBob because I thought you were going to say it, Mike.
And Fletch.
I'll go back a little bit. You said they're all animated, right?
They are all animated.
Okay, because I think Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine, although Thomas the Tank Engine wasn't animated, it was sort of like a stop motion, I guess. So
I mean, it's called
we'll-
stop motion animation, so that is
right.
there.
Okay.
Henry
Oh,
from Thomas the
okay. Yeah.
Tank
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
Very
So
good.
okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Henry?
Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah.
What the heck is Henry?
A
A
train.
train.
Ask Fletch, he said it.
A very annoying train.
An animated train.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's George Carlin
right.
approved train.
I didn't make the list.
Reddit did.
I saw that. I'm like, wait,
George
Henry
Carlin.
Thomas was on Thomas the Tank.
Oh. Henry Thomas the Tank Engine. I didn't even notice
Some of these are tougher, but let's see.
That's great.
Dodie from As Told by Ginger.
What
Apparently,
a
someone had an axe to grind with As Told by Ginger. Yeah,
of all the things.
the mayor from Paw Patrol.
Okay.
Muffy from Arthur.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Oh yeah, that seems
That's
It
reasonable.
should have been the one who was voiced by Steven Crowder, but okay. Norman Price from Fireman Sam, Princess Morbucks from Powerpuff Girls,
In like one episode.
and
Oh,
Randall
SpongeBob.
Weaves
Oh,
from
Randall,
Recess.
that little shit. Okay.
In the bank at the end of round one, $38. If you vote out the cheater, you will keep all of that. If not, you will lose half. An honest player leaves the game. Here are your totals for round one. You talk it out. What do you think? Who do you want to accuse?
I'm suspicious that Fletch knows the name of a train on Thomas the Tank Engine that
But
is
why?
this.
Like Thomas, end of list.
Yeah. Thomas.
I had
Conductress.
nephews that grew
Conductor.
up watching
That's it.
Thomas. I mean, I know the characters.
I'm unconvinced. I believe
What-
you have nephews.
Fletch, what makes Henry more annoying than Thomas?
What makes Henry more annoying than Thomas? Uh,
I'm convinced.
I don't know. I think he's it's his personality overall, I think. He just has this personality that just kind of rubs you the wrong way.
Does it have any aspects to this personality?
Is he a coward? Is he a know-it-all?
He's the trained version of Caillou, essentially.
That's a cop out.
Bald?
Yeah. He's a trained version of Caillou. Like,
Father talks down to him.
yes,
The pitch meeting is
exactly.
like, we need one more character in this show. Be the trained version of Caillou. Stack.
Be a bald train right the fuck now.
It's a speed
We'll get Crowder to voice him. It'll be great.
I mean, technically, all trains are bald.
Yeah.
Mhm.
ATAB.
Murphy Hush.
Fletch, would you like to accuse anybody?
I'm gonna accuse Ian just because I always seem to accuse Ian,
That's fair.
and it seems like a fair, reasonable thing to do.
Do you have a reason why you think it's me?
Well, it's always you, isn't it?
I
Don't
think
call him the Caillou of Light Cheat and Steel Contestants. You already used that one.
No, he's got far better hair than Caillou.
Okay, that's not saying anything.
Let me just pipe in and say thank you, Fletch.
Doing the Lord's work.
Okay, would anyone like to add anything before we vote?
It's a wig.
Yeah.
All right, I need the 8 of you to please send me the name of the player you want to send home. And whoever gets the most votes is out of the game. Find the cheater, keep all the money. All right, votes are in. See if we have found the cheater right out of the gate. We will start with Fletch.
Ian.
Ian, who'd you say?
I retaliated, of course. I said Fletch.
Obviously.
Susan, who'd you say?
I said Fletch.
John.
I had to go with Fletch because of that argument.
You couldn't describe Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine. Mike?
I voted for Liz.
Okay. Jared?
Let's get back on track. I said Fletch.
Yeah. Liz?
I said Fletch. I'm sorry, Fletch.
Yeah,
And CK.
I said Fletch.
that
That
seems
is
fair.
pretty decisive. That is 6 out of 8. Fletch, I'm sorry you are the first player voted out of the game tonight. And we have to know, were you the cheater?
Note to self: next time I go with a character that from more of an obscure show to at least try to Google and figure out who he is. So yes, I was.
He was the cheater. Nicely done. $38 stays in the bank. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, there will be a new cheater. Right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Our players had a very good first round. They found the cheater. 6 votes for Fletch, who was the cheater. He's out of the game. We have a new cheater now. So it is time to catch the new cheater in their first lie. We're going to do this again. Susan, are you the new cheater?
I am not.
Ian, is it you? Are you the new cheater?
I am not. I'm also not Canadian, so you can trust me.
What?
John, are you the new cheater?
I am not because I can't even read everything because apparently I'm blurry right now.
CK, are you the new cheater?
No, I am not.
Liz, are you the cheater?
No, I'm not.
Jared, are you the cheater?
Still no.
And Mike, are you the new cheater?
If I am, you haven't sent me the answers yet.
One of them is lying. See if they can do a little better than our last cheater. 2 questions to play. See how much more they can
The
add
bar is
to our
not that
bank.
high.
This is our answer board. There are 20 potential answers on here. 10 are right, 10 are wrong. Question is this. Which of these were real Jimmy Buffett albums? He had a whole bunch of albums in his time. License to Chill, Coconut Telegraph, Off to See the Lizard, The Codfather, Son of a Beach, A White Sport Coat and a Pink Crustacean, Grapefruit Heaven, Miniature Golf, Tequila Mockingbird, Floridays, Beach House on the Moon,
Nice.
Last Mango in Paris, The Pelican Reef, Barometer Soup, Buried Pleasure, Tis the Season, Boogie Woogie Board, The Original Florida Man, All You Can Eat Buffett, and Songs You Don't Know by Heart. Gonna have 30 seconds to talk about it, then we'll go to Ian for his answer. Go.
I don't know if
He already has.
I don't know if Florida Man was a meme yet, so I don't think the original Florida Man is one of the albums.
Well,
But
he only died this week, so it could have been a later album.
None of these sound real.
Yeah.
therefore, they all sound real. We know half of them have to be.
I know Coconut Telegraph is real. And
Okay,
I'm pretty sure
time.
License
Ian,
to
you're
Chill.
first. Your real Jimmy Buffett album.
I have absolutely no idea.
Look over at your record shelf.
Yeah, look over all my records I keep.
Bold about to assume we can afford a shelf.
Can't afford those sticky hooks and then just hang records on the wall.
Record milk crate.
He was hoping for a Smash Mouth round instead.
I was.
Change music.
Well, keep hope alive. Give me an answer.
I was.
I feel like this one is too easy for him to not go with, so I'll say All You Can Eat Buffett.
All You Can Eat Buffett. Nah, I made that up, but he should have used it.
So
That's
good.
disappointing.
Like, it's right there. Every record producer would tell him you have to do this.
They wouldn't. They're
John.
not.
I'm gonna go with Buried Pleasure. That sounds like that universe.
Buried Pleasure. No. Sorry.
Into the Buffett verse.
You all lived in the Mandela Effect Jimmy Buffett universe. He was from Maine. Okay, CK.
I'm going to stay in the corner and say songs you don't know by heart.
Songs you don't know by heart. He had a famous greatest hits collection called Songs You Know by Heart. And he also had one called Songs You Don't Know by Heart. Very good. $5, CK. Liz.
I Grapefruit Heaven.
Grapefruit Heaven. Nope.
Not as good as Grapefruit Diet.
No. Jared.
In the lower left corner, I want to double check that capital S isn't a typo.
No, that is the intentional pun. C for
I
season.
will
Yeah.
go with that one then, because it's too weird to not be true.
It's the season. Yeah, it's his second Christmas album because who doesn't need
it's a Christmas album.
Season with yeah. Mike.
I'm gonna go with Floridays.
Floridays. There you go, $3. And Susan.
On the board.
Coconut Telegraph.
Coconut Telegraph. Very good, 250. Let's see what made the board. Real albums were License to Chill,
My
Off
God.
to See the Lizard.
Why?
Why any of these? A white sport coat and a pink crustacean. Beach House on the Moon.
Oh my
Last
gosh.
Mango in Paris.
Oh.
Oh
And
man,
one
I
more of
was
these is
sure.
real. The original Florida Man. No, it was in fact Barometer Soup. The other ones I made up.
It doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
Colin, I was certain you did Mango in Paris.
Yeah, I was too.
It really does sound like a me joke, doesn't it? Yeah. It has a song on it called If the Phone Doesn't Ring, It's Me.
What?
That's cold, man.
Yeah.
Broke your phone.
All right. Next question here. Talk about your rollover option. If at any point during the game you don't know an answer, you want to put another player on the spot, use your rollover, pass your turn to them, or under your name. You can use that once over the course of the game. So, name the 10 worst people who could get their Twitter accounts back if Elon buys Twitter, according to a 2022 Gizmodo article. Of course, we know that didn't happen, never could, would be terrible if it did. But if it did, 10 worst people who could get their accounts back. 30 seconds to talk, and then we go to John. Go.
Quick name all the neo-Nazis.
What is Alex's last name? The
Alex
guy
Jones.
Jones.
Alex Jones, good one. Jordan
Milo
Peterson.
Yiannopoulos.
Laura Loomer.
Mike Lindell.
Hilbert.
Did
Marjorie Taylor
anybody
Greene.
ever get his account taken away?
I was thinking like Putin or Kim Jong Un.
I was thinking.
They wouldn't have Twitter.
Time.
Yeah,
Okay. And John, you were first.
I heard and I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is number 9. Yeah, $9, and she did, unfortunately. CK.
I'm gonna say Alex Jones.
Alex Jones is number 4. Yeah. Yeah. Liz.
I don't like this question. It makes
I don't either.
Here we are. I'll just say Laura Loomer.
Laura Loomer, yeah, number 3. Jared.
Mike Lindell.
Mike Lindell, yeah. Number 2. Mike.
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson, number 8. Yeah, really who's who here, who's awful. Susan.
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Is number 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah, I'd like not to think about him at all. And Ian.
I don't know if he ever got his account taken away, but I'll say Enrique Tario.
Enrique Tario. Not on the board. I don't know if he got his account taken away or not, but yeah.
Yeah, that might have been too early.
Number 1 is Donald Trump.
Yes, of course, number 1 is Donald Trump. Martin Shkreli.
Oh, what about
yeah.
World's number 1 Wu-Tang fan. Yeah. David Icke. I'm not positive who that is. And David Duke. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. All right. In the bank at the end of round 2. 84.50. We're off to a very good start. Find the cheater again. You keep all of that. Here are your totals. Cheater has only been going this round, of course, so talk it out. What do we think? Who's the new cheater?
I think Susan's the only Canadian left.
That's true.
We're not going to do a nationalism.
I did notice she
Injustice.
didn't include that in her defense at the top of the round.
It was implied.
I don't want to say it's Ian.
So don't.
Just saying, if anyone votes for Ian, don't do that. Not a good idea.
Seems like some cheater deflection right there.
Mike, defend yourself. I suppose I think that was an accusation.
Yeah.
Okay. Would anyone like to add anything before we vote? I need all 7 of you to please send me the name of the player you think is the cheater. See if we can do this again. Lock those votes in. Votes have been cast. Time to see if we have found the cheater again. And we will start with Mike.
My vote was for Jared.
One for Jared. Jared, who'd you say?
I said CK.
Okay. Liz?
Said Mike for no reason.
CK, who'd you say?
I said Mike. Those answers were a little suspect.
Okay. 2 for Mike. Susan?
I said Mike.
3 for Mike. John, who'd you say?
Ian said don't vote for him, so I voted for Liz.
And Ian, who'd you say?
I fell for Mike's reverse psychology and I voted for myself, and you were like, you can't do that, so I voted for Mike.
4 for Mike, and Ian's been voted out of the game. We're pretty decisive in our voting tonight. See if we are correct again. Mike, we have to know, moment of truth. Were you the cheater?
Democracy does not work. I was not the cheater.
Oh,
He was not the cheater. I'm sorry. Those 4 votes were wrong. 42-25 stays in the bank. We lose the other half. We'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 6 players left in the game at 42-25 in the bank. Play our next 2 questions here, see if we can have any luck finding the cheater. Name the first 10 movies or TV shows to feature All-Star by Smash Mouth. There are a lot. These are the first 10. 30 seconds to talk about it, and then we will go to CK for her answer. Go.
There's many Shrek movies.
The first one was Inspector Gadget. I just read that this week.
Oh.
The Simpsons.
I feel like Scrubs must have.
That was my thought too.
I'm basing this off of nothing. The vibe feels right.
What about like Saturday Night Live when they were in a few sketches busting through the walls? Like, would that count?
No. So like performing it on an award show does not count. So performing it on SNL would not count either.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's fine. So it's used as a needle drop essentially. CK, you're first.
I'm just gonna guess Easy A.
Easy A, not one of the first 10. No. Liz.
I'll just play it safe and go with Shrek.
Shrek. This might surprise you. Shrek was number 6.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
There were 5 before Shrek. Yeah, this song got a lot of overplay. Jared.
Oh shoot! I don't know what year Shrek came out in. The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, number 8. Very good. $4. Susan.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. Yeah, you were right. That is the very first to use it. 50 cents. A movie with Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget. Ian.
Okay. My mind like went back to that era, and for some reason I feel like it would match up the movie Clock Stoppers.
Clock Stoppers.
What?
No, sorry, not one of the
That
first
movie?
10.
That's for the best.
Right?
It's going to be his next movie clip pick now.
I know. So mad.
What it's
And
about may
John.
surprise you.
One of my oddly favorite movies, Mystery Men.
Mystery Men came out a month after Inspector Gadget. $1.
That is a good
Okay,
movie.
go over the other ones here.
I'll defend that.
Party of 5.
Mean Girls maybe.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the TV show. Digimon the movie.
What?
Rat Race.
Oh,
of
of
course.
course.
I thought that would have been
Father
lower.
of the Pride, the TV animated show. And Flunked, which their music career did. Moving on. Name these actors portraying the Phantom of the Opera. Number 1. Surprisingly, Smash Mouth Steve Harwell not on here.
No,
Missed
not
out.
yet.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9,
Sure.
and 10. All right. 30 seconds to talk about it. So we'll go to Liz for her answer. Go.
You got Gerard Butler.
Oh, I
Lon
thought
Chaney.
Antonio
Lon
Banderas.
Chaney Senior. Yeah.
Or is Claude Rains.
Is that 3 or 4?
4. And John, help me out. Who is Freddy Krueger? That's number 6.
Or is that Richard Chamberlain?
Robert Englund.
And that's time. Okay. Liz, you're first.
I'm so glad I'm first. Number 3 is Michael Crawford.
Michael Crawford, yeah, the most famous stage version. Number 3. Jared.
6 is Robert Englund.
Robert Englund, yeah, Freddy Krueger himself played the Phantom of the Opera in an 80s horror adaptation where the Phantom sold his soul to the devil. Because, sure. Susan.
Number 5 is Julian Sands.
Julian Sands, very good. That was post scarring, by the way. They didn't do much to him.
Oh.
Yeah. He just liked living in basements.
Mercy.
Ian.
I have no idea what the rest of these, so I'll say number 1 is Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler, very good. $1. John.
Number 9, Phantom of Paradise. It's Paul Williams.
Paul Williams was in it, but that is not Paul Williams. No.
Oh, crud.
No. And CK.
I can't remember who Jared said number 4 was, but I thought it was Richard Chamberlain. I don't know.
Richard Chamberlain, no, sorry.
Oh.
It was who Jared said it was, Claude Rains from the 40s Universal version. 2 is Lon Chaney Sr. Yeah. These are tougher, obviously. Charles Dance.
What?
Yeah. Norm Lewis. Phantom of the Paradise was William Finley. Paul Williams was also in
That
there,
looks
though.
horrifying.
It's a rock
And number
opera.
10, the Hammer horror version was Herbert Long.
No clue.
All right, in the bank at the end of the third round, 65-75. Here are your totals. What do we think? Talk it out.
I think everyone was kind of in the dark for that, except for Smash Mouth.
You did pretty well. I mean, you got up through number 6. It wasn't an easy question.
Does anyone know a song outside of All Star?
Walking on the sun.
That was magical.
I'm not proud of that.
I am.
I know too many based on my knowledge of bad music, but I would never listen to it on purpose.
Also, their cover of "I'm a Believer."
Oh yeah, that was also in
That's right. Yeah.
Also,
And their cover of Under Pressure.
Oh, they did Under Pressure.
I don't want to
for the Tim Allen movie Zoom. Yeah.
I don't like any of those words.
Movie.
And they did a cover on, I'm going to stop. Let's just continue on with the IQ. You don't need to know this. Keep going. Accuse.
I accuse Colin for making me think about a Smash Mouth cover of Under Pressure.
In a Tim Allen movie.
This is awful.
The second Tim Allen reference this game.
Both involved record amount of cocaine.
I don't think the numbers would reflect a cheater. However, I do think Susan has been very quiet this last couple questions round. I'm accusing Susan.
That's fair.
Susan, would you like to defend yourself beyond calling it fair?
All I can say is I was very grateful to recognize Julian Sands.
You want to accuse anybody?
No.
Now I feel
Okay,
bad
I need,
for you. Her.
I need the six of you to please lock in your votes. All right, votes are in. See if we found the cheater. CK, we'll start with you. Who'd you say?
I said Liz.
One for Liz. Liz?
That's CK.
All right. Jared.
Said John.
Okay. John?
Because I felt bad about voting Liz before I voted Ian this time.
Okay.
Fair.
Ian, who'd you say?
I don't know why I said CK.
Two for CK, one more and she's out. Susan.
No, he accused me, so I had no other reason, but I voted for John.
That's
Two
fair.
for John, two for CK, no consensus, and we have ourselves a tie. You lose half of your money, 32.88, and the cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice. I need all six of you to send me the name of the player you want to send home. Cheater, only your vote counts. Cheater has cast their vote. Time to see who is leaving the game. Does not need to be one of our tied players, can be anybody. They click on your name and it turns green like this. You are safe. On to the next round, on to the immunity challenge. It's red. You are not of the game. John, you are safe.
Wow.
Susan, you're safe. Jared, you're safe. CK, you're safe. It's going to be either Liz or Ian. Liz, you are out of the game. I'm sorry, the cheater has chosen you. You're staring right at Ian like he chose it.
I'm trying to hold your hand.
I thought you were.
And we could do like a dramatic jump into the abyss.
No, I thought you were doing a what the fuck. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry.
5 players left in the game. When we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, they're going to make a go for immunity. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We are down to 5 players, which means it's time for our round 4 immunity challenge. I will give a question with multiple answers, and the last player left standing cannot be voted out this round. They win immunity. So additionally, if you come up with 5 answers as a team, you bank $10. 10, you bank $20. 15, it's 30. 18, it's 50. And if you get 20 answers tonight and run the board, $60. But most importantly, like I said, last player left standing wins immunity for the round and cannot be voted out this round. So, question tonight is movies starring Billy Bob Thornton. Voice roles count, but not documentary footage or movies he only wrote or directed. He has to make an appearance as an actor. Jared, you're first.
Sling Blade.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the board. Susan.
Armageddon.
Armageddon, yes.
Who I was trying to think of.
Ian.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa, very good.
No, it's not.
John.
Or the Tim Allen.
Well, strictly because of that response, Bad Santa too.
That is bad.
That was my only other one.
My favorite review of Bad Santa 2 is that someone said, people will tell you this movie is misogynistic, but no, it doesn't hate women. It just hates all viewers. All right, CK.
Love Actually.
Love Actually, very good. We have 5 answers, and 3 of them are Christmas movies. Back to Jared.
Do another bad one. The Bad News Bears.
Bad News Bears, the remake. Yes. Susan.
Mr. Woodcock.
Mr. Woodcock.
Oh my god.
Or its porn version, Mr. Woodcock. Yeah.
Mr.'s Woodcock.
I have absolutely no idea. I didn't see it. Maybe there's a chance they just threw him in. I'll say grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
Why not? I don't know.
I mean, okay. I mean, in your defense, Steve Buscemi is in that movie, and he's talented.
Exactly.
No, Bob Thornton, not in Grown Ups. I'm sorry. No, down to 4 of you, John.
School for Scoundrels, the other remake.
School for Scoundrels. Yeah. So,
Just
Napoleon Dynamite himself. CK.
I don't know. Apollo 13.
Apollo 13. No, that space movie he was not in, unfortunately. We're down to 3. Jared.
Pushing 10.
Pushing 10 is correct.
The man likes a headset.
Susan.
Was he in primary colors?
Primary colors. He was very good. It's $20. John.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
He was in Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Nicely done.
I think Jared to say that one before me.
Jared.
Bandits.
Bandits. Yeah. Susan.
Time for some brother on brother violence because I am out.
He was not in Brother and Brother Violence. No, sorry. All right, down to the Schroyers. Let's see where this goes. John.
The Astronaut Farmer.
The Astronaut Farmer is correct. Yeah. Jared.
A Simple Plan.
A Simple Plan. Great movie.
One.
John.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, the movie. Yeah.
What?
We have $30 banked. We might hit the 60 here. Back to Jared.
The Ice Harvest.
The Ice Harvest is correct.
No.
John.
Going to the other TV one, the Entourage movie.
The Entourage movie is right. All right, for $50. Jared.
All right, Monsters Ball.
Monsters Ball is correct.
Crap.
John, we have 50 banked.
I can't use a rollover.
No.
I'm gonna.
This is amazing. Hey, John, not to put any pressure on, but I'm going to tell you, I'm out.
I have the worst one possible. Adam Sandler's Going Overboard.
Yeah.
Was that
Going
his
Overboard. Yeah. It was his third movie.
Oh.
Bob Thornton's third movie. It is the movie Adam Sandler has tried to get erased from reality. He hates it so much. And that's saying something for Adam Sandler.
I didn't realize he had standards.
It's really surprising. All right, Jared, you said you were out. Do you have a guess?
Saturday
$60.
Night Live. No.
Huh?
No.
No. All right. Sorry. John wins immunity for the round, but give us just one more answer. We break the bank. $60.
You said voice acting works? Like cartoons are fine?
If it's a movie and he has a voice in it, you're good.
Okay, I have 2 then. Puss in Boots and Princess Mononoke. Mononoke. Oh my god.
What?
Puss in Boots is all you need. Puss in Boots is correct. You have broken the bank. $60. Nicely done. He was the American of Princess Mononoke. Yeah.
No.
Very good, John. You've won immunity. You've added the maximum amount to the bank. It'll reset next week back to $55. Just a few more you might know of. Tombstone. One False Move, which was his first breakout role. The Apostle. Robert Duvall. The Man Who Wasn't There. Intolerable Cruelty. Eagle Eye. All right, very good. You added the $60 to the bank. 92.88 will be in the bank, and hopefully you can find the cheater and hold on to all of that. John won the immunity there, so you cannot vote for him. Here's where we stand. Talk it out. What do we think?
I always want to question Jared, but Jared's movie knowledge is incredibly vast, so I don't know. I'm starting to now become realistically more suspicious of Susan. And I only say that because I can safely.
You're the barking dog behind the closed gate.
Yeah.
But next round, that gate goes full wide open.
The troll behind the keyboard.
Believe it or not, Billy Bob Thornton voiced the dog. Susan, would you like to defend yourself?
I'm not the cheater, but I understand why people would accuse me.
I don't like
You want to
this.
accuse anybody? You know, you can't vote for John.
No, I don't want to accuse anybody.
Right. Anyone else want to make an accusation before we vote? All right. I need the five of you to please lock in your votes. Cannot vote for John, but John does still get to vote. Votes are in. See if we have found the cheater. And we know John can't be voted for, so we'll start with John.
I went with Susan.
One for Susan, as he promised. Jared, who'd you say?
I said Ian this time.
One for Ian. CK.
I said Jared.
Okay. Susan, who'd you say?
I said CK.
You're all over the board. Well, Ian, we know you can't vote for John, so let's break this tie. Who'd you say?
Damn it. This makes me feel extra guilty, but because she sounded so guilty, I said Susan.
Two for Susan for sounding guilty, and she just out of the game. Moment of truth, we have to know. Susan, were you guilty?
I might be guilty, but I'm not the cheater.
Ah,
Not
dang
the
it.
cheater. I'm sorry you lose half of all that money you just earned. 46.44 in the bank. 4 players left. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 4 players left. They have not found the current cheater. They have found one at the beginning of the game. We have 46.44 in the bank. And we have another answer board for them. And going on for the rest of the game, they get to give 2 answers per question. So see if they can find the cheater in this round. Here is the question for this board. Which of these names are in the Bible? Phoebe, Eugene, Christopher, Teresa, Nimrod, Randy, Kendra, Linus, Richard, Leonard, Ichabod, Alexander, Damien, Julia, Rhoda, Yancey, Ethan, Rufus, Lancelot, and Tabitha. Believe it or not, 10 of those are actually somewhere in the Bible. Okay, so you'll have 30 seconds to talk about it, and then we'll go to Ian for his first answer. Go.
No idea.
Think Phoebe.
I know Nimrod because it's funny.
Yep. I'm assuming Damien and Alexander, Ethan. I don't think Lancelot.
No.
I don't think Ichabod.
I think a lot of the women's names, Phoebe, Julia, are in there.
Time. Okay, Ian, you're first.
I just want to say it because I hope that the Bible and Futurama have something in common, and I'm gonna say Yancey.
Well, sadly, Bender is not on here. Let's see if Yancey is in the Bible. No, sorry.
Oh,
John.
Yeah.
I'll go with what Jared just said with the females. I'll go with Phoebe.
Phoebe. Yes, Romans 16:1. Sadly, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock is not in there. 250. CK.
The new King James Version.
I feel like Linus should be in there.
Linus. Yeah, very good. $4. Jared.
Going with Nimrod.
Nimrod. Yeah, very good. 50 cents for Nimrod.
Yes, that's great.
Nimrod was known as a hunter, and so when Nimrod became an insult is when Bugs Bunny called Elmer Fudd Nimrod because he was a hunter, and now it just caught on as an insult. Back to Ian.
Maybe just because I think it's such a common name now, I'll say Julia.
Julia. Yeah, she's in there. Very good. $3. John.
I'll go with my first guess, Alexander.
Alexander. Not the great, but yes, there is an Alexander and Mark. $2. CK.
Tabitha.
Tabitha. Yep. 150. And Jared.
Ethan.
Ethan. Yeah, $1, Ethan. Okay, so we got 7 of those. Few of these may surprise you. Let's see. We have Rhoda. Ichabod.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Ichabod was in there. So is the Headless Horseman. And there's actually one more.
Yeah,
Believe it or
Randy?
not. No, not Randy. Rufus.
Rufus.
Huh.
Yeah,
Rufus actually was.
Kevin Smith was on to something. Yeah.
The Randy ones were smited.
All right, moving on. Name these people who share their names with more famous people. 30 seconds to talk, and then we'll go to John. Go.
We can't get close-ups.
Yeah, I can give close-ups if we need. Sure.
Okay. Well, Michael B. Jordan's number one.
Mhm.
I think two is Dave Thomas, but I can't tell until it's embiggened. That's Dave Thomas.
That's
Hey,
John Kennedy, isn't it? On the right? Is that John Kennedy? He's a senator or something?
James Brown,
Time.
number
Okay.
6.
Yeah, I'll zoom in on any we need to here. John, you were first.
To try to redeem my attack on Canadians, I'm going to go with $2 on Dave Thomas.
Dave Thomas, yes, either the comedian or the founder of Wendy's. Very good, $2. It's a close one. Which one's more famous there? CK.
I think $5 is Mark Burton.
Mark Burton. No, sorry. Jared.
6 is James Brown.
James Brown, yeah, the football commentator.
Get on
Ian.
up. Number 5, I think that's Chris Harrison.
You'll know why I'm laughing later. Not Chris Harrison. I'm sorry. No. John.
1, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. $1. CK.
I think 3 is John Kennedy.
Yeah, that is the Louisiana Senator John Kennedy, who is faking his accent.
Mm-hmm.
Jared.
Can I get a zoom in on 4, please?
Yeah.
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Very good. Director. And Ian again.
Dude, I have no idea. So I'm just going to say on vibe alone, number 10 is Donald Trump.
The lesser Donald Trump. No, sorry. All right. Ian, this is great because you said number 5 was Chris Harrison. This is the host of Temptation Island, Mark L. Wahlberg.
Oh, God damn it.
He has even joked that people call him Dollar Store.
Everyone looks like Chris Harrison at a certain.
He has said people call him Dollar Store Chris Harrison because he hosts a different thing.
Oh, okay.
That's excellent.
But yeah, he's hosted a bunch of game shows. He's really great, actually. But Mark L. Wahlberg, yeah. 7 is
Michelle Williams, right?
Michelle Williams, very good. 8, reality show contestant and awful person, John Paul Jones. He's the 3rd most famous person with that name. Number 9, golden age of Hollywood star Gene Simmons.
Wow.
And
Mike
10,
Lindell.
character actor, and probably the creepiest a man has ever looked, Alan Rickman.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You could not have picked a worse picture of this poor man.
Maybe that's his best picture.
I searched because I knew he was in some things, and I saw a picture like I have to use that one. I'm sorry.
Can I ask a question? Is Steve McQueen's name visibly written on that award when it got zoomed in?
No.
Not that I know of. I don't think they engrave people's names on Oscars. In the bank at the end of that round, 76-94. All right, here are the totals. What do we think? Who are we not taking into the final round? Anyone?
I did my damage accusing.
If you don't accuse, I'll start taking money.
I'll accuse Ian.
I'm going to accuse Ian. Why Ian?
I still think he was trying to console Liz when he voted her out.
Mm-hmm.
It is weird that I would try to do something nice. It's very. I fully embrace that remark.
Yeah, see, she set up a pillow on the couch next to you, so that may be a different thing.
Oh,
She just went to bed. I will say I have not pulled my weight in this game.
Would you like to accuse somebody?
Mostly just myself. I feel bad that I had such low scoring things, but looking at every single topic, I'm like, I don't know anything about any of these.
Well, we have the Pokemon round next.
You hear Liz? No.
Somehow I do.
Anyone want to add anything before we vote? All right, I need the four of you to please lock in your votes. Who's not going to the final round? All right, see if we have found the cheater. Four of you left. Start with CK.
I said Ian.
One for Ian. Jared.
I said John.
Okay. Ian.
I said Jared.
Oh boy.
And John.
Though I do believe he did know the answers, everybody gets one, so I went with Jared.
Two for Jared, and he is out of the game. We have to know, Jared, were you the cheater?
Oh, thank God. Yes, I was.
Oh,
He was the cheater. Nicely done. That means John, CK, and Ian, you get 76-64 in the bank. That's what you're taking into our final round. Very impressive. When we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, there will be a new cheater for our final round. Be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Before the break, our team found another cheater, which means 76-64 is sitting in the bank, and a new cheater has been chosen. If the two honest players find the cheater once again, they will split that money 50-50, win the game right there. If not, we lose another honest player, and it is up to the audience to vote. So see if you can find the cheater, but if not, it is up to the audience. Time to catch the new cheater in their first lie. Ian, are you the new cheater?
No.
John, are you the cheater?
no, not at all.
CK, are you the cheater?
Still not the cheater.
Ian, John, CK, it is time for the final standoff. We're going to play our two questions here. I'll have your rollovers left. Name the first 10 actions the singer mentions performing in Margaritaville. 30 seconds to talk about it, then we go to CK for her first answer. Sing through the song. Go.
Ian, sing the song.
I don't know. I don't
Got
know.
on a pop top, blew out my flip flop, cut my heel, had to make my
Which
way.
for a
through.
lost sacred salt.
There's juice in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction. So, I don't know. What's he say? Like, it makes me hang on, something like that.
Okay, that's time. CK, you're first.
So these are in order of how
In order of how they're sung in the song, yeah.
Cut my heel.
Cut my heel. Number 9, very good, 450. Ian.
CK said something about a pop top. Is that enough?
No, I need an action.
Uh,
You can roll over to her if you want.
well, I'll at least go with the one that was coming to mind, which is wasting away in Margaritaville.
Yeah, very good. Number 4, wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Yeah, okay.
$2. John.
Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
Yeah, number 5. 250 back to CK.
Blew out my flip flop.
Blew up my flip flop. Number 7, very good. 350. Ian.
All right, I'll roll over to CK.
All right, CK again.
Stepped on a pop top.
Yep, stepped on a pop top. Number 8.
How do you?
Or as a lot of people apparently hear it, stepped on a Pop Tart. John.
I honestly forgot I had to roll over, and this is perfect. I'm rolling over to CK.
Hope you know your horses. All right, CK.
There's juice in the blender. I don't know. Soon it will
That's
render.
the lyric, but that's actually not really an action. So no, that is, and that's not one of the first 10 either. So no, sorry. All right, and you went first with everybody. Okay. Let's see what it is. We have nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake, strumming my sixth string, stayed here all season, and
Got a cruise on back home.
cruise on back
I'm
home.
back home. I was trying to remember what that phrase was. Dang it.
Yeah, he kind of slurs it.
All right.
Active fellow.
For a song about wasting away, he sure does a lot of things in the song.
Knock out that to-do list before noon.
Yeah. Name the owners of these real and fictional horses. Silver, Trigger, Bullseye, Shadowfax, Pyomai, Rocinante, Burmese, Ingatatus, Amigo, and Gunpowder. 30 seconds to talk, then we go to Ian for his first answer. Last chance to bank some money. Go.
Lone Ranger, Roy Rogers, Woody. That's all I got.
Gandalf, Sopranos, is it Amigo from Three Amigos?
Reconante is Don Quixote. That's the size I got.
All right, time is up. Ian, you're first.
All right, Rocinante is Don Quixote.
Don Quixote, very good. $6. That other crazy old man who rambled about windmills.
They're killing all the words.
John.
Pyomai is Tony Sopranos.
Tony Soprano and Ralph Cifaretto. Very good. CK.
Bullseye is Woody.
Yeah, Woody.
Though he lived with Jesse.
Ian.
Sorry, my cat's trying to get into a bag. Shadowfax is Gandalf.
Gandalf is right.
Marcy.
Well, whoever gets voted out now has to say cat's out of the bag. I mean, that's just John.
She loves jumping into bags for some reason. Sorry.
Trigger, I think CK said Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers is correct, yeah. And CK again?
Silver Lone Ranger.
Yeah, we got the first six. Very good. $1. Go over the other four here. Anyone know number 7, Burmese? That is a horse who belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. Incitatus, a famous senator, was the horse of Caligula. Amigo was the horse of Walker, Texas Ranger. And Gunpowder.
Was it Ichabod Crane?
Ichabod Crane, very good, yeah.
Good job, Susan.
All right, tally up our final bank.
From the Bible.
It's Susan. Susan's the cheater.
Oh,
That's
biblically
me.
accurate Ichabod Crane. All right, Ian, John, CK, in our final bank tonight. 114-14. Vote the cheater out, and the two honest players will split that 50-50. A lot of money in the bank. Here are the totals for the round. We only have this round to go off of. Talk it out. What do we think?
I think it's John. Final answer.
Spend yourself, John.
It's not. I've gotten the lowest answers on the last few, or lower answers, and I used you as a to answer for me.
It's all just to get us to, to deflect, I think,
I still think it's Ian though, but that's because I think that cat tactic.
John has great movie knowledge, and then all of a sudden he didn't know all the horses.
Yeah.
Pretty suspect.
I know the bottom horses. I knew the first 3. Well, and Gandalf.
I'm also suspicious of John. I thought it was perfectly legit that CK knew all the words to Margaritaville.
That's why I used her to answer for me.
I did the same.
Yeah, we both used her.
That's funny.
Say, my response to that answer is I was born in 1987. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I got played a lot after 1987 too.
Yeah, it's true.
That song is hard to escape.
There wasn't a single cheeseburger in that song.
He didn't get to the lost verse. If he writes too many songs about cheeseburgers, he'll get pigeonholed into just being a guy who only writes about one thing. Wouldn't want that.
I heard he actually hated margaritas in real life too, and people were always sending them to him.
Wow. That's why he's diabetic.
Okay, Ian, John, CK, it is time to cast your final votes. See if you can find the cheater and take home 114-14. Final vote has been cast. Let's see if we have found the cheater. Ian, John, CK, it is time for the final standoff. We have 114-14 in the bank. It's been a very productive night. Let's see if it pays off. We're going to start with CK.
I said, John.
One vote for John, one more, and he is out of the game. John?
I know no one's playing the long game, so CK.
It's the last round.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Ian, it all comes down to your vote. You say John or CK?
I mean, just shot in the dark. I said John.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 for John, and that is enough. He has been voted out of the game. Now it's the ultimate moment of truth, and we have to know. John, for 114-14, were you the cheater?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, no, you were not the cheater. I'm sorry. 5707 in the bank. And
Sorry.
Ian, CK, one of you has fooled the other. You'll have to defend yourself to the audience. You can each have 15 seconds, and then our audience will vote. If the cheater is caught, great. The audience splits half of that money. Honest player gets the other half. If not, the cheater takes the full 5707. Ian, you're first. 15 seconds. Go.
I mean, kudos to CK, but this is a terrible position to be in. Just because, like, I didn't even want Jared out. I just voted for him just because I didn't think anyone else would. And now we're in this terrible spot. This sucks.
But Jared was the cheater.
I know, but like, I didn't think he'd go out.
All right, CK, 15 seconds.
I'm shocked. I really thought it was John. It's obviously Ian. It is not me. So I don't know. I've been
All
cool.
right. I will pull the leaderboard back up, and everyone in the audience will cast their vote. Keep in mind, we're only going off the final round of gameplay here. There we go. Lock in your votes. All right, see if we have found the cheater or if the cheater is going to take home all that 5707. But before we reveal the votes, we need to know, CK, Ian, who was the cheater?
I lied for a whole round. Hear me.
It was Ian. All right, let's see if Ian has been caught. We'll start with the least surprising vote of all. Tom, who'd you say?
Do I have to say his name?
One for Ian. John?
I'm so angry. I'm sorry. I voted CK.
Oh my God.
All right, Jared?
Yeah, despite that well presented defense, I said Ian.
That is 2 votes for Ian, 1 vote for CK, 1 more, and Ian has been caught. Susan?
I said CK.
My God.
2 for CK, 2 for Ian, and it all comes down to Mike. See if he was paying attention and found out who the cheater was. Mike, who'd you say?
As quiet as I was in fact paying attention, and I did vote for Ian.
3 for Ian, and he has been caught. I'm sorry, Ian, but you lose that money. And CK is our winner tonight. She takes home half of our bank. The audience who voted correctly gets to split the other half. Very nicely done. That's our game. That's Live Cheat and Steal. Thanks, everybody, for joining, and we'll see you next time.
I remember seeing George Carlin stand up after growing up with Shining Time Station, and my world was flipped.
There.
Did he work in different 7 words?
Like, oh, this man that makes the trains run on time hates the establishment.
And the 10 worst things the Smash Mouth guy ever did at a concert. Oh, wait. Performed All Star.
Show up.
Rock too hard.
Be too popular.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Give too much joy to the world.
That was Three Dog Night.
Drink eraser.
Make too many middle school dances fucking amazing.
That's a good theme. Yeah, you know, Enchantment Under the Sea and fucking amazing.
That was 7th grade for me.
Now, if Smash Mouth is the theme of your or the headliner of your senior prom, the theme is jumping into the sea.
It would be what a sad day for Smash Mouth if they're booking senior proms.
Well, not now. They aren't.
No.
They're gonna be like the Doors when they recorded an album without Jim Morrison.
Congrats,
Hey,
Smash
Nickelback and
Mouth. You were
Smash Mouth.
cheaper
What do we
than an
do?
iPod.
Oh.
The years started coming and eventually they stopped coming.
John, I'm so glad you said Whiskey Tango Foxtrot because down the street from here, there's a Mexican place called Whiskey Taco Foxtrot. And I definitely would have said that. Because that's how my brain works.
I was expecting you to say it because of the comment before. Spent 2.5 months on it. Still haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I was thinking, didn't John work on a movie with? Oh yeah, I remember now.
I remember when that came out, I was like, "Oh, that looks good," and then nothing came of it at all, and no one talked about it. I'm like, "Yeah, because it wasn't that good."
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. It seemed like a comedy because it's all comedy actors, and then the stuff we did was very not comedic.
Yeah, wasn't it set in Iraq or something?
Yeah. Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Wow. No,
Hilarious.
They call that the hub of comedy, I believe, right?
Oh,
Comedy gold mine.
It's the Borscht Belt of the Mideast.
Colin, was that a true fact that Ichabod and Headless Horseman are in the Bible somewhere?
The Headless Horseman is not in the Bible.
I was good.
Just Ichabod.
I'm like, which part? And I'm intrigued.
I could just apparently say anything and make people believe it. But no, Ichabod is the name of the Bible. Yeah.